What's going on, crew? I bet y'all ain't know that I was into them horses, huh? I'm throwing a nice little curveball today, man. I'm betting on them horses, guys. I'm betting on them horses. We going to the Kentucky Derby, man. What's going on, crew? We hitting up Churchill Downs, and I got some nice advice for y'all today. Y'all know me for basketball. Y'all know I hate baseball, but one thing y'all didn't know is that Pop Dukes is a horse better. And right now, Pop Dukes out the country. I just had a 2-hour conversation with Pop Dukes so I could put his bets in. And he seems to be excited about this Kentucky Derby tonight. So I got Pop Dukes bets, and I'm going to share it with you guys and help y'all make money. But the first thing Pop Dukes said was, we got to consider the weather conditions. We got to consider the weather conditions for this race. So I'm looking at the odds, and Classic Empire, the 14 horse, is the favorite. But the jockey is not that. And the next thing is a couple things Pop Dukes told me. He said, for one, we got to consider the horse. For two, we got to look at the jockeys, right? And Pop Dukes gave me the name of some jockeys that he's really, really, really feeling right now. And one of those jockeys, his favorite, is Mike Smith on the 7 horse. All right. My pops feel like Mike Smith, 15-1 odds on the 7 horse, is a very good jockey, and he could come in first or second place. So these are the bets that my pops play. If y'all know y'all horse racing, we did a exacta where he willed the 7 horse first place and then he willed the 2nd horse. So if the 7 horse come in first place in any of these two, any horse. Now, for example, if the 7 horse come in first place and bet like Sonatier, who got debt, Kent's supposed to be a good jockey as well, right? So if the 7 come first and Kent comes second, 50-1 odds, that's a big payout, all right? So in these weather conditions, the advice from my Pop Dukes was go with the jockey and not so much the horse. Go with the good jockey, because in poor racing conditions, that's what we want to bet on, right? So let's check out Kentucky Derby weather 2017. That's where we're gonna start at, man. Go ahead, like the video. If you into horse racing, go ahead, like the video. If you into horse race, I'm not big on it. Like I said, my pops is big on this, and he take me to the OTB back in the days when they had OTB in New York City. So I learned a little bit here and there. I learned the odds and how to bet. So if you into horse racing, man, chime in. Now that I'm still live, because I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm just going to give y'all some decent picks coming from a dude who wins thousands of dollars betting on horses, all right? So let's look at the weather conditions, right? 2 hours ago, rain in the forecast could lead to sloppy conditions. So Pops know what he talking about. He told me this. I don't bet on horses. I bet on athletes, NBA athletes, and NFL athletes, all right? But Pop Duke said to me from another country where he cannot bet currently, he said, listen, man, I need you to go to the OTB. Little do Pop Dukes know we don't got to do that anymore. We got online services. We can go on TVG. Let me see. TVG, and we can bet on horses. So I said, nah, Pops, I don't got to do that. I just got to log in. Let me call you back in 2 minutes. Let me get all the resources up for you. Right? So I'm talking to Pops, and he goes, yo, listen, man, they got this horse 5-1 favorite. The jockey is not the best. And the thing that got me open is rain. And in a rainy racetrack, you want to go with jockeys that can control these horses. So he's like, man, I need you to throw $60 on some horses for me. All right. And he's looking at jockeys. So let's see what's going on out here in Churchill Downs. Inclement weather can affect most sporting events, but perhaps none more than horse racing. A sloppy condition can turn a track like the one at Churchill Downs into a muddy mess. And with so much money on the line during the fastest 2 minutes in sports at the 143rd Kentucky Derby, getting a handle on the weather is most certainly important. See, this is stuff that my pops already told me. I know this already, right? So rain, the race is at 6:43 with a 90% chance. All right. Which is going to be a rat race. It's disappointed, said Classic Empire. That's another horse, Classic Empire. I'm from Louisville. I want everyone to be able to come out and have a great Derby day. But for us, you train your horse his whole life for this moment. And then to be tested in conditions he's never seen, it's not ideal. So the Churchill guy, what number horse is that? Let's go check out Churchill. What's Churchill? Churchill is on what horse? Not Churchill. What was it? Classic Empire. I'm bugging. Classic Empire. Oh, that's the favorite. Exactly. I knew I had to come on here and share some wealth of knowledge with you guys, because that's what I do. That's why I do these videos, for people. And I just broke it down. Stay away from the favorite, man. You got to go with the long shots today. So the way my pops feel, he did an exacta box. He got the 4, the 8, the 10, and the 12. He's big. These are the jockeys to go with, guys. I'm gonna make it short and sweet, man. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Castellano is supposed to be a good jockey. The 10 horse. My pops got that in his exacta box. Castellano, Velasquez. Who's Velasquez? He's on the 5 horse. But you see, with Velasquez, you don't really want to put money on a bet like this because he's already a favorite. His odds is only 5-1. So other than this chalky Classic Empire, they have McCracken, Irish War. These are the horses that they think are going to win right now. And Velasquez is a good jockey, but he probably coming first. So I would probably put Velasquez. I'll probably put a bet Velasquez first, and then Will second place. Hopefully a long shot come in, you win some money, or put Velasquez second and long shot the first place horse, and you could win money like that too. Again, you got to be into horses to understand the language. I don't understand it, and I'm talking it to you guys. Weird shit, right? But let's keep it going. Kent is who he got the biggest gut feeling about, man. That Kent guy on the horse. He's on Sonneteer horse. 50-1. I made a bet. This was me. When my pops showed so much enthusiasm for that 12 bet, he got it in the exacta box. But I took it a step further. And I win place, $10, win place on that 12 bet. So if my pop's gut feeling is accurate and this 12 horse pull out with Kent, he said he's big on Kent, man. Kent's the man. He's the jockey you want in these weather conditions. So if that 12 horse come, that's good money, 50. So for every dollar, if the 12 horse come in first place, for every dollar right now, I will win $100. All right, and I think I put $5. So I will win $500 off of my $10 if the number 12 horse come in first place. So give the 12 horse a look. Pop's very big on it. And then Espinoza on 15-1. It's not a big odds for winning, but it's still decent if you into horses and you get some Espinoza in there. That's a good bet. And to wrap it up, Rosario is another one. He was very big on Rosario. The 13, no. Where's Rosario? Where's Mr. Oh, the 19th horse, Practical Joke. He was very big on Practical Joke horse as well. So he's saying that now 4, 8, 10, 12. If those horses come in any particular order, first or second place, that $12 will be over $1,000, guys. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But it got me so excited that I said, yo, I got to come on here and talk some horse race with my crew. All right? So let's see what y'all talking about on YouTube. Ginger Batman, he says number 3. I need a big win. 60-1 or 50-1 odds. Let's look at number 3. And I'm going to call back Pop Dukes for you, man, because he could see all the advice I just gave is where it stops, right? I can't give you no more advice outside of that because, honestly, I don't know. But no worries, man. No worries. I got you right now. I'm going to get you some expert thoughts on that number 3 horse right now. I'm going to get you some expert thoughts on that number 3 horse. But I'm going to check it out, though. See if I could give you a little bit of take on it. Let's see. The number 3 horse. Fast and Accurate. Oh, yeah. He said he don't know that jockey. He don't really know the jockey like that, boss. I did mention. I remember we spoke about this number 3 horse. He don't know the jockey, so number 3 is a little bit risky. You want to be careful, Ginger Batman. And then Tommy K says Sue Millen has a horse. Let's go see what the heck is a Sue Millen. Let me see what y'all talking about with Sue Millen. Sue Millen. I don't see anything say Sue Millen. Sue Millen. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing say Sue Millen. I don't know why you thought about. Oh, Sue Millen. Yeah, who is that? Talk to me, man. Who's Sue Millen? 20-1 odds. Christopher Sue Millen. Yeah, my pop's gonna have to answer. Cause why do Sue Millen stand out to you, Tommy? Talk to me. Let me know why you like Sue Millen. He's a top French jockey. All right, I gotta tell Pops about that. Let me see how my Pops feel about Sue Millen. Yeah, Sue Millen definitely has a horse though, and his horse is not too down on the
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dad, I got you. You know, I do YouTube videos where we talk about we really talk about basketball bets. But I went on there to share with my followers about some horse racing today, right? So there's one guy's talking to me. He's saying that Sue Millen has a horse, and Sue Millen is one of the top French jockeys. Do you know who Sue Millen is? Christopher. Yeah, he's a 2 horse. His name is. Have you heard of Sue Millen? Do you know him?
No.
He's a top French jockey. He's the number 2 Thunder and Ice, and Thunder Snow, 20-1 odds.
Who told you that?
One of the guys on my online stuff, man. I do this online. And then the person is saying that they might not use him on the track because of the conditions. That's the problem. The only problem is he might be a late scratch because of the track. Does that sound?
You say track is wet?
Yeah, the conditions rainy, right? That's what you told me.
I think it was rainy.
Muddy. Yeah. So they're saying that.
Look, man, they're going to be upset, man. I'm telling you, they're going to be upset with this muddy stuff.
Okay. So
I'm looking for.
So Sue Millen, you never heard of him?
No, he's got a French.
Oh, he's a French guy. You're not gonna really be too much on it. All right, Dad. I'll call you back. So, Dad is saying he never heard of Sue Millen, but he's a French guy. So maybe Tommy. Maybe you more in depth than him, and you know something else. But the odds is pretty decent, 20-1. Go for it. But I'm getting off of here, man. I just had some wealth. Any type of wealth of information I get, I'm gonna come on here and share it with you guys because love the YouTube community. You guys been showing me nothing but love. I meant he might not be used to riding on the track, or he might not be used to that type of track, though the wet conditions. Got you. See, that's how you know. I don't know. He might not be used. Yeah, so similar to the favorite horse. The jockey's pissed off because he's been training the horse all his life and the conditions are bad. So the people are kind of backing off of him like, yo, you know what I mean? This guy. So we're looking at good jockeys who can control. But if you're saying that Sue Millen is a top jockey, he should be able to handle that horse. And the 2 horse should be able to pull through. So I was saying any kind of information I get, I'm going to come on here and share it with you guys because this is what I do. You guys been great to me. I'm coming back on here with some basketball fire at about 5 o'clock. I'm gonna get back on some basketball, and that's it, man. That's it. So if you guys got $60 to blow, my pops hit this stuff, man. Trust me, he's a guru at this stuff, man. He put win place on a 19 horse, $2 bet, which is $10 to buy that, or I think it was a $5. A $5 win place on a 19 bet, that's $10. $5 win place on a 12 bet, that's another $10. And a dollar exacta, he got the 1 horse coming in second, and then he wheeled the first horse. $1 get you $19 for that bet, and then another dollar exacta with the 7 horse coming in first place. Mike Smith, man, my pops is all about Mike Smith today. He really likes Mike Smith, and his odds are actually closing. Mike Smith was just like 20-1. Now he's 15-1. So more and more people are looking at Mike Smith. The odds are coming down on him. That's another bet. But the one that he's most excited about, guys, is this exacta box, man. 4, 8, 10, 12. He's banking on an upset, and he's going on the jockeys. I guess Ricardo is a good jockey. Florent is a good jockey, 10 and 12. Castellano and Kent. Kent is a guy that my pops is really big on for some reason. I guess it's because of the odds. With a good jockey, you can't go wrong. So that's my advice. Kentucky Derby. You guys welcome. And see you guys for that basketball fire around 5:30. All right. Peace out, man.